The Prime Minister and his Treasurer embraced the headline growth figure and used it as an argument for their re-election. Both leaders spent the morning campaigning in Brisbane. Here's political editor Chris Bowen.
They say if you want a friend in politics, buy a dog.
Get lots of politicians.
Yeah. But today, the Prime Minister's best buddy was the headline number in the national accounts.
Strong economic growth, 3% real growth.
The export-driven surge smashed market expectations.
The Australian economy is continuing to grow, outstripping the world's most advanced economies.
And it fed the government's jobs and growth campaign mantra.
That doesn't happen by accident. That requires a clear economic plan. It requires strong economic leadership.
Thank you very much indeed.
Delve deeper and there is a more disturbing picture.
In these figures today, we see the 8th consecutive decline in nominal income. In other words, living standards.
A different set of numbers proved to be the enemy of one senator.
It's a difficult area, of course.
For a second day, the complexities of superannuation bewildered a lawmaker.
I think probably I should have been clearer.
Senator Hanson-Young was on her way out of ABC Adelaide, where she'd spent 10 tortuous minutes trying to explain the Greens' super policy.
No, I've had a text from my chief of staff sitting outside, sending me the table.
Maybe we should get him in.
This is the super rate.
For contributions or earnings? I'm not clear.
On earnings.
So it's a tax on earnings. What about contributions?
Sorry, what? What do you...
But it's the coalition that's getting most grief for its tax the rich super plan, with some in its ranks saying they want it scrapped after the election, citing party donors pulling their support, despite the fact that it's apparently playing well with the electorate.
My name's Ray. Nice to meet you, Ray.
The opposition leader was fielding more penalty rate questions and took the unusual step of preempting a ruling of the independent umpire.
I do not accept the argument that the Fair Work Commission is going to dismantle our penalty rate system. The evidence doesn't support it. It isn't going to happen.
Oh, yeah, Prime Minister. There you go.
With the rugby league states turning en masse to the state of origin tonight, there was an attempt to win a convert.
They're doing that to a New South Welshman.
The opposition leader actually wanted to back Queensland, but got tangled in Melbourne's rugby league team.
The Storm, I think, are the underdogs slightly in the under the bookies market, and I'm partial to backing the underdogs.
He's a Victorian. Chris Bowen, ABC News, Canberra.